Well, hello there. How you doing? Welcome to Seaopolis. So, last time we were on, we actually were working on some mystical agriculture, and we built the pedestals and whatnot that you can kind of see over my right hand shoulder to your left as you're watching the episode. And we're working on this quest line here. So we started getting into the magical seeds quest, and we left off with needing to start crafting these Inferium infusion crystal. Now, what I did find is we need to craft this guy, which isn't too bad. It's just some Inferium, some prosperity, and a prismarine crystal. Um, that's to make prudentium. To start processing or progressing through this different line all the way to the master infusion crystal, we're going to need a lot of the inferium, which we have started making. I also figured out that each one of these crystals only will craft their respective line and the next one above them. So inferium will craft us prudentium, prudentium will craft the tertium, um, Tertium will craft the Imperium. Imperium will be able to craft the Supremium. Supremium can craft the Insanium, and then the Master Infusion Crystal will do it all. Now, this will also do the ones below it. So as we progress through this, we can continue to use the crystal. But the other thing that I found is we're going to need this crystal in the center, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that it has to have its full uses before we can upgrade it. Now, the reason that we want, other than the quest, this Master Infusion Crystal is because it does all of the different crafts. It is usable in all of these crafts here, whereas the other tiers are only. I can't use the orange crystal to make Insanium, is what I'm trying to get at. So I did some math. And to get the Insanium essence that we need here, not to mention we're going to need a little bit more, I have figured out that we need about 40,000 essence. And we have 1,800 because I do have the phytogenic insulators still running. I also found out that having two flux link amplifiers, this guy right here, the cyclic reprocessing that pulls the seeds back out, and then the reinforced components, this is about the speed in which we can get one. It's decent. Um, I don't know if I showed it, but I set up a sewer. I'm pretty sure I showed this in the last episode, and we started collecting sewage, and then we turned that into fertilizer, which we have 200. I have since shut that off because what's the point? We don't need that much. As a matter of fact, the only crafting recipe it's used in is in this hydroponic bed. Um, Now, this hydroponic bed, you can put in these same add-ons that I have in a couple other machines, and if we right-click this, we will get some Inferium, and this thing will grow, and sometimes it grows very, very fast. And this was my idea, or what I wanted to do was use this for mystical agriculture. Now, looking through the book, I need ether because I've tried many different ways to put like a block breaker or a plant gatherer. I tried to put a plant sower, all those things, but it left clicks this. Where if I were to left click this, as you guys see, it breaks the seed, and then we have to shift right click this back on there. So um I did make another seed. That's why we have two. So this process right here is extremely slow, but I don't have to worry about anything. This is going to require ether gas. This stuff right here. Now, ether gas is made apparently from placing a laser fluid drill or a fluid laser base over a wither with a purple laser lens. So the purple laser lens is made in the dissolution chamber. Um, The laser drills themselves are not bad, but we do need some diamonds, which we don't have any. But this guy right here, the fluid laser base, is going to require 2 diamond gears in this advanced machine frame, which is going to require pink slime. Pink slime is going to require a mob slaughter factory, which is going to require us to change out our kill chamber over here, and it's a whole process through this. That's not why we started this whole journey in the first place. We started the journey to finish out the food creations questline, which I can do most of these now. Yeah, I just need to grab I think it's bacon is the only one, but I wanted to do this, and the thing that was stopping us was the cocoa beans, because we need some nature essence, which we need from nature seeds, which is all this stuff right here. That's the whole reason we went down this quest line, and now I'm down a completely different rabbit hole with ether gas and setting up hydroponic beds and... No. No, 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 no. Let's get back to finishing this quest line here, and then potentially moving down this quest line here. There's not much left that needs to be made. Some baits and things, which these are going to be relatively easy. I say that. And the mob duplication thing that I wanted to do, it's probably just going to be easier to breed the animals I have underneath there. So, there's a lot of things that need to happen. So with the infusion crystal needing to have its full durability, I went ahead and set up this marine fisher from Industrial Foregoing. It's a pretty neat little machine. Not too expensive, just some iron, some plastic, a fishing rod, and then a simple machine frame that we've built plenty of times before. Had to do another thing in the dissolution chamber, which brings me to... Right now I'm processing plastic and turning it into a tank. I have taken the fractioning still out of this equation for the moment, because we need latex for some of these crafts. But basically what this does, I have it turned off right now, is this will fish for you. Over a 3x3 body of water, it will do the fishing like vanilla Minecraft, and this thing will collect you items. It'll collect you fish, pufferfish, and whatever else can be fished. Wooden bowls and stuff like that. That's why I have 512 of these, 512 of all of this. I have a bunch more name tags. And the one thing that I was going for was a mending book, and I have a ton of books. A ton. Now, there's a couple of different ways that we could have gotten mending, right? We could have grabbed the enchantment extractor, which again is going to require this advanced machine frame, and this could take the this needs pink slime, and we could have gone down that whole route. But I have gotten myself a couple of pieces of armor here that have mending on them from the mob farm, and we could have gone that route, or set this fisher up and get Mending Book. And this was a couple of days in the works to get it. But with this, and the fact that I have 215 levels, that tank of experience there, I have 2 more tanks here, as well as a 4th one underneath here, we should be able to just repair our infusion crystal. And all of this was fairly simple to do. So I do believe that we're going to need a few blocks. We're also going to need a few blocks of prosperity shards, which are either, yeah, like that. And then we're going to need the sea lantern crystal, which I cannot for the life of me remember how to do that. And hammer prismarine. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Over here at our infusion crafting area, it should be rather simple to place the stuff that we need in here. The game's lagging out just a little bit. It happens. I cut there because I didn't think I would get the crystals so quickly. Sometimes it takes some time. But there is our infusion crystal. So now what we need is a little bit more of this stuff. And like that, we can make a prudentium. And we're going to need at least 4 of this. Nice. Now, technically, if I wanted to, on the magical seed quest lines, we could work our way up. We could get Insanium with what I have here, I believe. But, that's not what we're here to do. The first thing that we're here to do is we're here to put mending on this guy. Now what we should be able to do is just come over here and leak this out and repair it. And then if we need more XP in here, we can just simply take it off of our person, which is really nice. And that keeps this thing, because it has so little uses. Like I said, we could make the prudentium blocks. The prudentium blocks can be made very easy. This recipe requires the master infusion crystal, so we're going to have to go this route. But what this did unlock for us is this unlocked in the more seeds category. Right here, all the farming, I'm sorry. It unlocked the tier 2 seeds, which gives us options to make the nature seeds, which needs the nature agglomerations, which I have prepped for that stuff so long ago. Right? Right. Let's see. Oh, that was cactus, not melon. There we go. The only thing that we need is a seed. Bam. So now that we have this option, or we have this, we can actually make the nature seed and we can start getting ourselves the food that we originally intended to get. So let's see. We're going to do this. We're going to do something like this. Take a couple of screenshots and bam. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run over here. We're going to pull our Inferium essence out and we're going to put our nature essence in. And I'm going to let this guy go ahead and run for a little bit. We're going to get our hands on 3 nature essences so that we can make the cocoa beans. And we can finally knock out this whole little line here. Just a short time later, we did get the nature essence that we need to finally make cocoa beans. The whole reason that we did all this detouring was to try to finish out some quests. So I've got a few items on me, and the next thing that I want to make is this cooking pot. Very nice. Very, very nice. We're going to need to grab that bucket of water once again. But I'm not 100% sure how this thing works. And I did make a campfire just in case. Because I think it needs a fire underneath it. It's what it looks like to me. Aha! There it is. That is super cool. So we're gonna need let's do this one, right? We're gonna need a bowl. We're gonna need some pasta. which pasta is an easy craft. So in here, we need a bowl. We need pasta, 2 carrots, and a mushroom. 2 carrots, a mushroom, a bowl. Gonna need one of these pastas, and we need the cabbage leaf. This is super cool. And that gets rid of the vegetable noodles. Oh, that's super cool. So, a tomato, beetroot, and onion. Beetroot, onion, tomato, and then it said any other vegetable, so we'll just use carrot, because we have a lot of them. And I believe we're going to need a bowl, no? Oh, so we need a bowl to get it into our inventory. That's super cool. So egg, carrot, onion, and rice. I forgot the vegetable. And a bowl. We might have to make some more bowls for this stuff. But the interesting recipe that I need is this right here. We need some minced beef, which is just on the cutting board. That's no big deal. The pasta we have, but the tomato sauce we actually need to make. So we'll put a bowl in there. We'll put 2 tomatoes in there. Then grab our cutting board and our flint knife. We'll go ahead and place this down. Grab a piece of beef. And there we go. So this requires the tomato sauce, that, and one of those, as well as a bowl. And that would make the pasta with meatballs. This is super cool. The squid ink pasta we should be able to make. The stuffed pumpkin we should be able to make. Oh, we need a pumpkin. See, the dog food is bone meal, rotten flesh, chicken, and a rice. Now, this is not for us. This is for a dog. Oh. Here we go. So we need a tomato, we need some more pasta, we need fish, and an ink sac. So I've got fish. I've got an ink sac in here. Got the tomato on me, and then we just need a little bit more of the whole pasta, right? Kind of weird that wheat does that, but hey, I don't judge. Okay. That should be the end of the squid ink pasta. That leaves us with 2 more things to craft, and this is starting to empty out our bookmarks over here, which is very, very nice. For the stuffed pumpkin. Ooh, I'm short a bowl. There's a couple of things that we have to do. I have to actually get some organic water set up and get this guy right here, the brown mushroom colony. Get another bowl for this. We have sweet berries. I think I need to bake a potato because I have some. No, I have some. Okay, cool. And then the last thing, this hot cocoa, I just need to go get a bucket of milk and grab a water bottle because I have sugar here. Have a bottle here. Should have milk right there. I mean, we're set up for farming. There should be milk. It should be sugar. Glass bottle in here and cocoa beans like that. That gets rid of the hot cocoa. And the last thing that we're going to need to make is the stuffed pumpkin. But I got to get, like I said, some organic water made. But if we look in our quest line that we're messing with, the food creation, Oh, we need to do chicken, mutton, and bacon. I don't think I have a piece of bacon at the moment. But we can change that. We can change that. So, I'm going to get some organic water set up in here and get the colony, and then we'll craft up this last little recipe. So I got the mushroom colony made, and whilst I was doing that, I went ahead and took the apples out of my backpack, which has the automatic feeding upgrade. We could have just turned this off as well. That would have been fine. But what I want to do is I want to eat one of these meals here because I'm hoping that we get the bowl back. I don't want to craft up a bunch of bowls if I don't need to. I have the wood and yada yada yada. It's just I don't want to. But looking at these foods, the vegetable noodles, the squid ink pasta are really, really good as far as saturation. They give 13 haunches. The pasta with meatballs gives 11. And then we start going down from there with the fried rice giving us 8. And then the ratatouille that gives almost 6. So that's what I'm going to eat. Because why not? And I was wondering if we were going to get the bowl back, which we are. So we can go ahead and make our tomato sauce here. It should be, I think, rice, tomato sauce, a vegetable. Oh man, I can't remember. Yeah, the vegetable goes in the top, and then the mushroom colony. And it doesn't matter which one we use here. I'm going to go ahead and use the onion, and then we'll put the pumpkin in. And this should be the last thing. We got the dog food here for a dog if we ever get on that. I don't know why I was looking in that quest line, but that'll create or finish the food creation here. There is a little bit of work that needs to be done in the animal section, and food creation right there. Raw bacon. Boom. Nice. So the reason that we didn't get the chapter complete is because, like I said, there's one more thing that we need to do, and it involves these guys down here, which I have made some mob imprisonment tools. So my original plan down here was to start breeding up a bunch of these animals and then keep 2 of them. I don't think we're going to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull the cows out, we're going to pull the pigs out, and we're going to start breeding up the sheep and getting a bunch of them. And the reason for this is, in the chapter challenges number 3 here, we need to get 64 of each one of these different meats. So I need 64 mutton, I need 64 pork, I need 64 chicken, which I already have, and I need 64 steak. So to complete some quests, we're going to go ahead and place this guy down, and we're going to take him out. And then we're going to come up here with our now empty pig container, and we are going to put one of these pork chops on here, and we're going to turn it into bacon. That completes the chapter. Ah, nice. And we got tallow? Interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pigs up here and my sheep up here, or my cows rather, and we can actually start breeding these guys up, which is very, very nice. So we've got this to complete, and in the animals quest line, I have all of these different baits to complete, which in themselves is going to require some baits that I don't have anymore, and then it's going to require some of these raw materials. Mutton, pork chop, this one obviously is going to require steak, and then I believe we have a branch off from the cow bait for llama bait, which requires raw beef. The llama bait is used then in these things here, Ooh, which I don't think I... Ooh. Did I save some saddles? I have 8. Need 8 just for the one craft. That chest is full. We can make saddles. That's really good. And I've got a decent amount of leather. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so let us go ahead and claim our sea bucks. And that does complete the food creation quest line. It's all done. So all we have left is this stuff right here. These couple of baits, which I'm probably going to do off camera as with breeding up the animals. We have the quest line here, which, you know, I bet you we could upgrade at least to the Prudentium level. That's all it is getting some Prudentium. This require 9 Prudentium, which in and of itself is 36 Inferium, so we would need 36 times 4, which is just over 2 stacks, and then we could be at the next level, and then we could upgrade further. This is just going to be a process of getting this far, but we need to up this production here. So let's throw the sea bucks in here, and that gets us over 200. I believe there's actually a sea buck seed. Just don't know how to get it. Huh. Might be something we have to buy. I don't know. But we're doing pretty good in Chapter 3. These mod packs sometimes get weird with quest lines like this that they put so high up in this thing when we've already started doing other things, and this is going to take a lot to get to this. So yeah, I think that we're going to end things here. We've done pretty good. Oh, we can buy seeds? Ah, neat. I think we've done pretty good. Today was very, very quest-oriented, and I think everything is looking good. The base is not. We need to do some serious work on the base, but we did a bunch of quests. We got what I was originally trying to get done with all the different foods. I still have some other things going on up here that I want to get to, but there's going to be a few more hurdles getting there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you guys know the routine. Like, comment, subscribe. Check the description down below for all the good information about following me and different links to my different things if that's something you're interested in. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.